Chapter 14, Understanding Sexual Orientation and Identity, Exploring Diversity and Personal Expression. Sexual Orientation and Identity. Sexual orientation and identity encompass a broad spectrum of attractions, feelings, and self-understandings. Understanding these concepts is essential for promoting inclusivity, respect, and personal well-being. Here's an educational exploration of various orientations and identities. 1. Heterosexual. Definition: attraction to people of the opposite gender. Educational perspective: the most widely recognized and socially normative orientation, often associated with traditional relationships and family structures. Key aspect: heterosexual individuals are emotionally, romantically, and/or sexually attracted to people of the opposite gender. This is often referred to as straight. 2. Homosexual. Definition: attraction to people of the same gender. Educational perspective encompasses a broad range of experiences and identities, historically marginalized but increasingly accepted and legally recognized. Key aspect: homosexual individuals experience emotional, romantic, and/or sexual attraction to people of the same gender. This is a broad category that includes both gay men and lesbians. 2a. Gay. Definition: a man who is attracted to other men. Educational perspective: gay men have historically faced significant social stigma but have made substantial progress in rights and visibility. Key aspect: gay men experience emotional, romantic, and/or sexual attraction to other men. To be lesbian. Definition: a woman who is attracted to other women. Educational perspective: lesbians have faced unique challenges related to both gender and sexual orientation but have made strides in representation and rights. Key aspect: lesbians experience emotional, romantic, and/or sexual attraction to other women. 3. Bisexual. Definition: attraction to individuals of both the same and opposite genders. Educational perspective: often misunderstood or stigmatized, bisexuality is increasingly recognized as a valid and distinct orientation. Key aspect: bisexual individuals are emotionally, romantically, and/or sexually attracted to both men and women. 4. Pansexual. Definition: attraction to individuals regardless of their gender. Educational perspective emphasizes the importance of personality and individual traits over gender in forming attractions. Key aspect: pansexual individuals experience attraction to people of all gender identities, emphasizing that gender is not a factor in their attraction. 5. Omnisexual. Definition: attraction to individuals of all genders, with a recognition of gender. Educational perspective similar to pansexuality, but includes a conscious recognition of gender in attraction. Key aspect: omnisexual individuals are attracted to people of all genders and recognize gender as part of their attraction. 6. Asexual. Definition: little or no sexual attraction to others. Educational perspective highlights the spectrum of sexual attraction and the distinction between sexual and romantic desires. Key aspect: asexual individuals do not experience sexual attraction but may still have romantic relationships and other forms of intimacy. 7. Graysexual. Definition: occasional or rare sexual attraction. Educational perspective acknowledges the fluidity and variability in sexual attraction within the asexual spectrum. Key aspect: graysexual individuals experience sexual attraction infrequently or under specific circumstances. 8. Demisexual. Definition: sexual attraction only after forming a strong emotional connection. Educational perspective emphasizes the importance of emotional bonds in forming sexual attractions. Key aspect: demisexual individuals do not experience sexual attraction until they have developed a deep emotional bond with someone. 9. Androgyny. Definition: combination of masculine and feminine characteristics. Educational perspective: challenges traditional gender norms and encourages a more fluid understanding of gender expression. Key aspect: androgynous individuals may present themselves with a blend of male and female traits, and their gender identity and expression can be fluid or non-binary. 10. Androsexual. Definition: attraction to masculinity. Educational perspective: highlights attraction to masculine traits regardless of the person's gender identity. Key aspect: androsexual individuals are attracted to those who express masculine traits regardless of the person's gender identity. 11. Gynosexual. Definition: attraction to femininity. Educational perspective: highlights attraction to feminine traits regardless of the person's gender identity. Key aspect: gynosexual individuals are attracted to those who express feminine traits regardless of the person's gender identity. 12. Scoliosexual. Definition: attraction to non-binary individuals. Educational perspective: recognizes and validates attractions to those who do not fit into the traditional binary gender categories. Key aspect: scoliosexual individuals are attracted to people who do not identify as strictly male or female, including those who are genderqueer, gender fluid, or other non-binary identities. 13. Queer. Definition: a broad term encompassing various sexual and gender identities outside the heterosexual and cisgender norms. Educational perspective: inclusive and flexible, it allows for a wide range of identities and experiences beyond traditional categories. Key aspect: queer is an inclusive term for those who feel that the traditional categories of gender and sexuality do not fit their identities. 14. Polysexual. Definition: attraction to multiple, but not all, genders. Educational perspective: emphasizes attraction to multiple genders without being all-encompassing like pansexuality. Key aspect: polysexual individuals are attracted to more than one gender but not necessarily all genders. 15. Monosexual. Definition: attraction to a single gender. Educational perspective: encompasses both heterosexual and homosexual orientations. Key aspect: monosexual individuals are attracted to only one gender, including both heterosexual and homosexual orientations. 16. Sapiosexual. Definition: attraction to individuals based on their intelligence. Educational perspective: highlights the importance of intellectual compatibility in forming attractions. Key aspect: sapiosexual individuals find intellectual conversations and mental stimulation particularly attractive. 17. Abrosexual. Definition: fluid sexual orientation that changes over time. Educational perspective: recognizes the fluid and dynamic nature of sexual attraction. Key aspect: abrosexual individuals experience their sexual orientation as fluid, meaning their attractions can change frequently. 18. Autosexual. Definition: attraction to oneself. Educational perspective: emphasizes self-love and self-pleasure as valid forms of sexual expression. Key aspect: autosexual individuals are sexually attracted to themselves and may prefer self-pleasure over sexual activity with others. 19. Transgender sexuality. Definition: sexuality of individuals whose gender identity differs from their sex assigned at birth. Educational perspective: highlights the diversity of sexual orientations within the transgender community. Key aspect: transgender individuals can have any sexual orientation, including heterosexual, homosexual, bisexual, pansexual, etc. Their sexuality is defined by whom they are attracted to in relation to their gender identity. 20. Intersex sexuality. Definition: sexuality of individuals born with physical sex characteristics that do not fit typical binary notions of male or female bodies. Educational perspective recognizes the unique challenges and diverse experiences of intersex individuals in relation to their sexuality. Key aspect: intersex individuals, like anyone else, can have any sexual orientation, and their experiences can be influenced by their unique biological characteristics and social contexts. 21. Plus in LGBTQIA+. Definition: represents the inclusion of additional identities beyond lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer questioning, intersex, and asexual. Educational perspective acknowledges the diversity and inclusion of other sexual orientations and gender identities that do not fall into the main categories listed in the acronym. Key aspect: the plus signifies the broader spectrum of identities and experiences within the LGBTQIA+ community, promoting inclusivity and recognition of all individuals. Conclusion: understanding the wide range of sexual orientations and identities is crucial for fostering an inclusive, respectful, and empathetic society. Education plays a vital role in dispelling myths, reducing stigma, and promoting the acceptance of diverse expressions of human sexuality and identity. By embracing this diversity, we create a world where everyone can thrive and be their authentic selves. If you enjoyed this, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. Thanks for listening. Madan Mohan, Global Humanity Mission.